Okay guys, so next we're going to be attacking the kimura from closed guard. So we need to immediately start isolating one of his arms in order to attack them. Okay, when his arms and elbows are close to his body, his arms are very safe. So we need to disrupt this somehow. Okay, so I'm going to do this in two ways. One, I'm going to swim my hands underneath his hands, and now I'm going to simultaneously bring his arms to the outside whilst bringing my knees to my chest. Okay, this does a good job of bringing his elbows away from his body and putting his hands on the mat. So now we have a symmetrical position where I can attack either side. In this scenario, I'm going to be attacking his right side, okay? So as I sit up, I'm going to open my legs just to make my life slightly easier. I'm going to come up onto one elbow, okay? From here, guys, I'm reaching over the top of his elbow. So I'm not going below the line of his elbow. I need to be above his elbow. And from here, I'm going to grab his wrist with my hand. From there, I grab my own wrist with my own hand and I start to fall back, okay? When I fall back, I'm going to not go directly onto my back. I'm going to fall all the way onto my left hip. So now I can bring my right leg on top of his back and make it harder for him to posture up, okay? From here, I'm trying to bend his arm as much as I can and bring it within the line of my knee. I'm going to start looking at Yusuf's head, and I'm going to mainly be pushing with my right arm up his back to finish the kimura, okay? So, again, he's got his hands here, his elbows are nice and tight, his arms are very safe. So to disrupt this, I bring my hands in and I bring my knees to my chest. From here, I sit up to one elbow. I'm unlocking my legs just to make it slightly easier to sit up. From here, I'm controlling his wrist with my hand, and I grab my own wrist with my other hand, making sure this elbow is above the line of his elbow. I fall back, but not straight to my back, because if I'm directly on my back, it's easier for Yusuf to just posture up and swim his arm out, okay? So after I get this grip, I'm going to make a slight shrimping action out to the side, and then I'm going to be looking into him, having my right leg high up on his back, making it harder for him to posture up. From here, I make his arm more bent and push his arm within the line of my knee. I look at Yusuf's head and I push his arm up his back.